Hey guys, I'm Nick. Today I want to go over how to set up the back squat so that you can't possibly screw it up. That all starts first with bracing the torso and getting a lot of midline stability. So the first thing we're going to do here is actually work on the breathing to set our position for a good brace. So the first thing we want to do is align the diaphragm and the pelvic floor so that they're in a good neutral kind of parallel position so that you can brace really, really strong and tight. So quick exercise I'm going to use with Beth Ann to show her how to do that. Not something we're going to actually do when we squat, but just to teach this position. Beth Ann's going to take a really deep breath in, and she's going to exhale everything out. Really slow, kind of keeping the lips pursed. She's going to push, 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 push. Push as much as you can. She's going to focus on pulling her ribs down towards the pelvis, bringing that position together, all the way, all the way. Good. Now what she's going to feel, you can relax for a second. What she's going to feel is her deep core muscles contracting like crazy to get all that air out. So now once Beth Ann has that position, she knows what it feels like. We're going to try and get there without doing that big long exhale, okay? So my cue here is ribs to pelvis. It calls a mini crunch sometimes. Good, ribs to pelvis. So that's the position we want to be in when we set the brace. Now Beth Ann's going to take a nice deep breath in without losing this position. Good, relax. Try it again. Don't lose the position. Pull ribs to pelvis. Now breathe in through here. That's the spot. Hold that. That's your brace when you go to squat. All right, so this is going to be our barbell for now. Nice light and yellow. It's going to just help teach the position before we actually add load to it. So go ahead, Beth Ann, put this across your back like you're going to do a back squat. So first thing we're going to do here is set that bracing position.
So go ahead, ribs to pelvis. Good. Go ahead, take a nice deep breath, set this position. Nice. So she sets her brace first. You can relax for a second. The next piece.
So she's going to actually try to really activate the lats like crazy in this position. The lats actually attach all the way down the spine, so are a huge midline stabilizer for exercises like this. So what I want her to try to do is break this stick over your back, doing like a lat pull down, pulling it in really, really tight. That's going to get this rock solid and stabilize all of this. If we look here, turn a little more, at the hand positions. If she's really, really close with the hands, she's going to start to lose a little bit of leverage. It's going to be a little harder to pull down. If she's super, super wide, again, she can do the position here, but again, it's not really the optimal leverage to get a really, really good lat contraction. So what I like to have people do is kind of go right in the middle of those two spots, something comfortable for the shoulders. And again, she's going to go ahead and try and squeeze here, break that bar over the back, and really activate this like crazy. Awesome. Good. So I never really use the cued knees out. I like to control it either at the hip or the foot. So Beth Ann, pretend that you have a newspaper between your feet. I want you to try and rip the newspaper in half by spreading your feet out. So we've got our three big setup cues here, right? We've got ribs to pelvis brace, we've got lats, and we've got the newspaper tear or the foot spread, okay? And just if you do that right here, how much tension do you feel in your whole body?
A lot.
A lot, right? So we're generating all this tension before we even lift. Let's put this all together now. Let's set the brace first, ribs to pelvis. Good. Lats, hold this down. Spread the floor with your feet. Good, and then just go ahead, push the hips back and sink into the squat. Good. So once you get these positions, do a few more of those. It's kind of hard to screw up once you get that set up perfect. Right? Ribs to pelvis. Good. Lats. Break the bar. Good. Spread the floor with your feet. Break that newspaper. Good. Set the brace. Big inhale and squat. Good. Make sure your feet are the good width. Get a little brace. You don't have to go nuts here. Stand straight up. Little steps back. Good. Make little changes if you need to. Let's go. All right. Ribs to pelvis. Lats. Spread the newspaper. Brace. Good. Good. Ribs to pelvis. Lats. Tear the newspaper. Go. Good. One more. Brace. Stand straight up, controlled steps back. Good. Let's go. Ribs to pelvis. Lats on. Spread the floor. Brace. Go. Good. Come on, reset. Ribs to pelvis. Lats. Floor. One more. Come on. Ribs the pelvis. Lats. Floor. Drive, 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 drive. Good. So just to quickly wrap up, again, we're doing just a really good job nailing that setup. Once you nail a setup, you just gotta move a couple other body parts, maintain that setup, and you're good to go. Same goes for deadlift, bench, and most other exercises. If you nail the setup, you brace in good position, you can maintain that position and have a really successful lift.